So yeah, we currently have 1 wood left. And, you know, we have enough food to survive the night. So let's, I guess, continue mining. Mining can be pretty boring at times, but it's also pretty fun and rewarding. Because, you know, well, we haven't found anything yet, but usually you find stuff by this time. Again, strip mining is a lot more boring than going in caves, because caves are pretty fun. So basically, when you're mining, I don't know, mining can get pretty boring. You know, not really much to talk about. But you want to just remember to keep eating, keep checking on the amount of chicken nuggets, and keep lighting it up so that no mobs spawn. And that's basically what you should do for nights. Or, again, you can sleep. Now, sleeping isn't as, you know, as big of a deal when it's not your first night. When it's your first night, you know, it's a big deal. You know, you really don't want to sleep. But when it's not your first night, it's not that big of a deal, because, you know, you've already, you know, gotten through and, you know, whatever. So, as you can see here, I actually put those there. That way, when I shift click, it'll automatically fill up these, and it won't go to the top. So, yeah, that's I guess a cool tip. So if I come out here, usually sleeping will make it stop raining. Now there's quite a bit of mobs. Oh, here's a good example of armored mob. This skeleton right here has gold armor. Now, an enchanted gold chestplate. Now, if you can see, the chestplate has oh shoot, the chestplate has a it's sort of glowing. That means it's enchanted. Now, if we kill this skeleton, there's a chance that we'll get some of his armor, but he also takes a lot more hits. He has a lot more. He doesn't have more health, but he has armor on, which will give him sort of it'll make our hits do less damage. But it acts as sort of like more health, I guess. Now, as you see, the skeleton doesn't attack me because it's daytime, but if I attack him, if I can actually hit him, then he'll start to attack me. Even though I mean, it's daytime, but if I attack him first, then he'll attack me. Oh, and I should say, the stuff coming off of them when they die, that's not the loot, is called experience. As you can see, there's a 5 with a little experience bar that just has, you know, the beginning. That means that I'm level 5, and I'm just the start of level 5. I'm not level 6 yet. Now, if I kill this creeper, I actually kill him successfully. There we go. See how he dropped those little orbs that'll come towards me slowly. Now you can see I'm about halfway through 5. So if I kill, for example, another mob, then I should be about level 6. So as you can see, almost level 6 now. You need to kill one more. Anyways, you can use those for enchanting, which can be used to give your tools or armor certain power-ups. So it will make them, there's certain things that'll make them do more damage. Your sword, you can make your pickaxe faster, you can make your pickaxe last longer, you can make your armor protect you more, you can make your armor protect you from certain elements more, like fire, or like like skeleton shots, or, you know, whatever. You can do all those things, protect you from all those. Or it can just, you know, make, it can make, when you mine ore, it makes it drop more. Yeah, so here, since we don't have any wood left, we're actually going to mine this tree. We can use the axe, which will make it go faster, and we mine the tree to give us stuff. Now, as you can see, these will regrow, so it's good, you know, maybe make like a farm here or something, so that we can come back every time and get more. Now, you're definitely going to need a lot of those if you plan on doing enchanting. It takes a lot of them. Also a lot of wood as well. So let me, this stuff right here is called clay. Now, clay used to be very, very rare because they were like, oh, clay should be as rare as iron. So they made it as rare as iron, but they took out the fact that it's only as rare as iron in the, it's only as rare as iron when it's, but it's also in water. And since water takes up, less of the amount of area, like say half the amount of area, then that's saying that it's half as rare as iron. But water takes up a lot less than half of the world. More than half the world in Minecraft is water. Not in real life, obviously, but in Minecraft, it's more than 50% land, which means that clay ended up becoming very rare. But then they fixed that, and now clay isn't rare anymore. You can find it pretty much not like anywhere, but it's pretty unrare. So again, we can kill these guys. The only real reason you maybe kill them is for the experience, which you don't get as much from killing passive mobs as you do from killing aggressive mobs. So, yeah, if we go back to place, then we can check on, see, that's the farm. As you can see, some of these are starting to grow higher. You'll be able to tell when they're fully grown. So, if we look here, I'll put my clay in here, I guess. And you see these are red and brown mushrooms, which, red and brown mushrooms can be used to make food. Now, if we make this food, that's 4 bowls, and we put a red mushroom and a brown mushroom together, which would make mushroom stew. Now, I'm not actually going to make that because, what I want to do is I want to get these bones and make bone meal. Now, if you have bone meal, and you have a red mushroom, and you can find somewhere to place it. Now, it can only be placed in the dark, so you can't place it in, like, a light area. Like, right now, it's light. You would have to make it, like, a dark area, like, underneath a tree, or something, for example. Let's place it here. No, let me place it there. So you can only place it underneath anywhere that's dark, basically. Now, there are different light levels of dark. So, different light levels, basically. But anyways, you can place it under a tree, and then you get rid of the tree. And then if you use bone meal on it, I'll show you that in a second. That's really cool. So, if I use bone meal on it, then get it. Oh. No, this needs to be taller. Gosh darn it. Oh, and I only have 2 left now. Gosh darn it. Alright, work. No. It didn't work. But, this is a mushroom biome, so I don't really need it. But basically, it'll grow and make a huge mushroom. I could show you that tonight. This night. Time. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I'll show you that tonight. When it's nighttime, because then I can place it and grow it just out in the open. Things like, trees and mushrooms won't grow if there's not enough room. So that's why it wasn't growing before, and I just wasted all of my whatchamacallit, bone meal. That's what it's called. Lost words there for a second. These are called flowers. Have no use. Well, you can use them to dye wool. So we have wool here. Take one of these, make rose red, and then put it on here, and I'll make red wool. So, yeah, that's sort of, if you want to build stuff, and you do the same thing with the yellow. You can get yellow wool. You can see here. Let's kill you. Drop wool? Yes, okay. So, as you can see here, it'll make, you make yellow wool. Same thing, just using yellow flowers. Now, whoa, no way. Huh, that was pretty convenient. This is called a dungeon. Okay, where they usually don't spawn this high above ground, but apparently this one did. So basically, oh, there's a cave here. We're gonna go exploring that tonight. Basically the dungeon is, they're actually pretty rare. I mean, not like really rare, but, pretty rare. So they have loot inside of here. Now, this is iron ingots, which are pretty good. It's the above cobblestone. This is a bucket, cocoa beans, and saddles. Another saddle, more wheat, gunpowder, which is what creepers drop, and another piece of bread. So I'm going to go and put this stuff back. Actually, I'll keep some of the stuff in those chests. Those can be my in the mine chests. So let's just put them next to each other. Wait, what? Okay, so let's place these here. And basically just place all of this stuff in there because we don't need any of it when we're going down to that mine. So we are actually going to take some of this and take some of this. And maybe even take this. Okay, and put that away. Okay. Oop. So basically, use this to make another crafting bench. We can put that there. And then we'll make some more of this. But basically, like we did before, we make the same thing, but this time with iron. Now if we look, if we break a block with this iron one, and you see 250, this one had 130, so it's a lot more. And also, if you can see, let's put them together. You see this compared to this. Oh wait, compared to this, the iron one breaks it faster. So basically this, if it's dark in here, this is going to start to spawn whatever's inside of there, so that's zombies. But since I put torches there really quickly, it didn't spawn them. So now you can actually use that to your advantage, getting like infinite mobs, which means infinite of that, of whatever it drops, so that's rotten flesh, or experience, get infinite of it. But, you know, it takes time and, you know, effort. So we might build one of, oh, best mine ever. So we might build one of those later. Anyways, this is iron that I got here. It'll spawn in veins of 2 to 8. Or you can find, you know, double veins, which is like 2 veins that are, you know, connected, which are pretty cool. Now, since there wasn't really much here, I'm going to try to bring as much back as I can. Actually, I might be able to bring it all back. Yeah, I can bring it. I can literally just bring it all back. So I'm going to bring it all back to my base. Which is actually conveniently close to that mob spawner. Which means, you know, that actually is pretty good. So, basically what you do with this iron ore is you can put it in there, and then we can get that coal that I spent all on torches. I don't have any more. You can also use wood and put it in there. Wood isn't as efficient, though. For every 1 wood, it gives you 1.5 blocks of there, but for every 1 coal, it gives you 8 blocks. So as you can tell, wood is a lot more, coal is a lot more efficient. So basically, something like this, say that I wanted to make as many chests as I could, this would be a good example of holding down the left mouse button. So I can make 5 chests total, but I'm only going to make 4, because I want to keep some wood. Now, I can place these chests, say here, and have a lot of extra storage space. So I'm not really going to organize it much right now, but, you know, organizing is, you know, boring, you know? So, let's just put everything in here. Alright. So, basically, what you want to do is eventually, what you want to do once you have enough torches, is you want to light up the entire area around your base. That way nothing will spawn, you know, you won't get any monsters there. Yeah. So, now, basically, your goal is to go into a mine and try to get as much ore as possible. I mean, now that you have a base, you can also build a base, or, you know, if you want to take these blocks and you can place them above ground. I decided to dig blocks out because it's easier, and I found an already made, you know, sort of halfway already made base. But I think I'll, you know, take that. That's probably gonna be it for here. I'll come back next time. So, just keep mining. See ya.